Hey YouTube, Kier Twig here, bringing you guys my updated Igknight deck profile for October 2016. I thought with me working on a lot of my different decks lately, I'd start bringing out the deck profiles on the ones that I finished, and just finished Igknights about a couple days ago. Did some play testing with it. I really like how it plays, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the main deck and extra deck. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Ignites all share the same effect, which is you can, if you have another Ignite in your other Pendulum Zone, you can destroy both cards in your Pendulum Zone and add a Fire Warrior type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So the point of the Ignite engine is to build up your extra deck using multiple Ignite monsters and then spam out Ignites through a Pendulum summoning with your two set scales of two other Ignite monsters. So you basically want to run threes of each of your Ignites. So I run 3 Ignite Templar and 3 Paladin for your level 4 base for the deck. For level 5, I run 3 Cavalier and 3 Magrave. They vary basically on attack stats and defense for each Ignite monster, but still pack a lot of push with your Exceed plays. And for the level 6, I run 3 Gallant and 3 Veteran. So those are basically the Ignites you run in the engine. So 3 of each for a total count of 18 Ignite monsters. Plenty to work with. Lots of monsters you can draw with each one of your hands. I don't run the level 3s just because I think the 4 through 6 is the best for offense with this deck. And for other monsters, I run 1 Rescue Rabbit, once again for the speed of getting your level 4 ones out. Plenty to work with this one. You have 2 monster targets, both ran at 3 each. And I also run 2 Rescue Hamsters. This card's good for recycling your Ignite monsters, which I'll get to in a second of why recycling is good. Like all Ignite builds, it's best to run 3 Royal Magical Library because the Ignite monsters count as spell cards when you activate them in the Pendulum scale. So you'll set counters on your Royal Magical Library, and after 3 spells are activated, you'll gain draw power, which helps get your hand back into consistency. You can get a lot of cards, and your main play is to also go for the Tyrant's Throw trap card, which will shut down your opponent for any move that they want to do. So getting Library out first turn is definitely key. And that's it for the monster count, with the majority Ignites, then with the Rescue Monsters and the Royal Magical Libraries as backup. For spells also, I run 2 Ignition Phoenix. This is the field spell for Ignites. All Ignite monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can target 1 Ignite card you control, destroy it, and if you do, add 1 Ignite card from your deck to your hand. So if you have an Ignite monster on the field and you need a Pendulum scale, you can destroy that card and search for another one. It allows for basically milling down of the deck as well, and a little power boost as well to your Ignite monsters. And I also run 1 Terraforming just to search out the Phoenix quicker. And it also helps with Royal Magical Library. You can activate the Terraforming as one of your spell counts, then the Phoenix as well for 2, and then another Ignite monster will count for 3 for your draw power. Same goes for 1 Upstart Goblin for another search for draw. Same goes for Reinforcements of the Army, sadly only at 1. This deck really was good when it was at 3 for that great search. Same with Upstart also, because you wanted majority of spells in the deck, but we're really cut down by what spells you can use, sadly. And 3 Summoner Art. Luckily, this card's still at 3, so easy to search at level 5s and 6, which you run majority over the level 4. So definitely good to have that at 3. And 1 Pot of Riches finishes off my spell count. More draw power, more spell card activation. I would run Painful Decision, just don't have any at the moment. So I'll get to what I would take out for the Painful Decisions right after I finish the main deck. For traps, I run 1 Vanity's Emptiness, another card to have in good addition along with the Tyrant's Throws. If you're running the Mirror Match against another Ignite deck, if you get your field out first, then activate Vanities, you'll shop their plays. So they want to be able to get out a bigger board of Ignites and just attack over yours. And the main trap of the deck is Tyrant Throws. I run 3 of this card. You activate it by attributing 2 normal monsters except tokens. Neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters. This means they can only set effect monsters. So unless they can get rid of the Tyrant's Throws, they're going to have a hard time getting over your field because you'll set up a big field with your Ignite monsters, probably get out the Exceed monsters you need, and then activate this card and you're set to go. And I also run 1 Torrential Tribute just for monster clearing. You can get your Ignites back easily with Pendulum Summoning, so you don't have to worry about your own board with this card. And also 2 Lose a Turn to finish off the field. If you get Lose a Turn out and basically Vanities with Tyrant's Throw after searching out so much through the deck with Royal Magical Library, you'll have a good field and good back row lockdown against your opponent, stopping their special summons with Vanities and Lose a Turn, Effect Negation as well, and no normal or special summoning. Your opponent will basically not be able to do anything in terms of monsters. As for the painful decisions, if you wanted to run 2, which I find would be best with the amount of Ignites you run in the deck, I would take out the 1 Torrential and possibly the Pot of Riches as well. The card is good, don't get me wrong, for the draw power, but if you don't have your setup already and you draw this card, you're going to have a hard time going in with this card. Otherwise, Painful Decision helps with sending and then special summoning, and you can get back your Ignite monsters from the graveyard, so that it makes do in the graveyard with the Painful Decision effect. That's it for the main deck. We'll move on to the extra. Just a wide variety of Exceed monsters to run in this deck. 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur, so you need warrior type monsters, which the Ignite monsters are, so big heavy hitter with this card. 1 number 86. If you can make this guy with his maximum amount of Exceed material, your opponent pretty much can't do anything if you get this out through that spam method, which is really helpful for this deck's key role in power. And also 1 Castell for the Shuffle Back ability on our arc to get rid of the pesky special summons. Abyss Dweller to help with the graveyard play. Diamond Direwolf for the pop effect. Daigusto Immorale helps with recycling from the graveyard when you can't do it enough with the Ignite effect. Cowboy for the 800 burn. Dark Rebellion for the bigger, annoying monsters. And for the rank 5 plays, I run 1 Tyrus. I like this card for the card effect. They have to basically attack over it, otherwise can't be destroyed by card effects, and it allows you to destroy cards also when he attacks. Volcasaurus for burn damage. Wind Up Arsenal Zenmao for the pesky back row or set cards. Durandal also helps with the MST effect. And I also run 1 Gauntlet Launcher for a pop and Strike Bouncer for effect negation for the rank 6 plays. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be working on a lot of other decks as well for you guys. Look forward to them, including Toons, Cardians, a wide variety of decks. So check them out. Hope you guys enjoy, and Kira Twig out.